Hi, welcome to another Minecraft survival skills video. This video is going to be about carrot farms. So I'm just using a design that was done by another YouTuber. His name is Logical Geek Boy. So I just took his design and I modified it for 1.14. I didn't have to do hardly anything to get it working for 1.14. So the way he's got it set up is he's got a 15 block by 15 block dirt patch here. And he's got water sources where you come in 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 from the corner. Put a stair block and put water in there. And you do that on every corner. And then you go around and you put lights above each stair block, directly above it. Be precise about that, because that lighting has to be right or the farm won't work. So I should mention the ceiling is 2 blocks high. That'll keep the farmers from climbing on things and jumping up and down. It also puts the lights just at the right level. So then I added one little thing, as I put composters in here. So I've got this block right here where they're going to plant. I want 4 farmers working in this farm. So I need 4 composters, and each composter I want to be within 4 blocks of that block right there, so that all the farmers will try to plant on that block. So you just put them like this, within 4 blocks of that block. See, we come in 1, 2, 3, and over 1, that's 4. And then 1, 2, 3, and over 1, that's 4. And then this one here, I could have moved back a little bit. It's within 1, 2 of that block. I could have gone back a block, but it's okay. It's in a good enough spot. It's the farmer that owns that composter will farm everything all the way out to the wall. So they've all got their composters. Notice that there are no beds, because you don't want them breeding in here. So you can't have any beds in the farm, and you can't have any beds anywhere around the farm. So, excuse me for a second there, I had to take a drink. Nowhere around the farm. So that means like no beds in any of this out here either. So what happens is, when work time rolls around, they're going to start harvesting and planting. So let's set the time. Let's do a time set. Remember, they work between 2,000 ticks and 9,000 ticks. So I'm going to set the time to 2,000 ticks. Right now they're kind of in breeding mode, but they'll snap out of it in a second here, and they'll start. Now, I don't know if you noticed that right there, but that guy tried to plant something on this block. You can run the video back if you want a clearer view, and maybe we'll see somebody else try to plant on that block. But he tried to plant on this block, and the carrot immediately broke off. And because of the way we've got it set up, he was not able to pick that carrot back up. The carrot got pulled into a hopper mine cart that's underneath this dirt block, and it got transferred via a hopper chain, through a hopper chain, and out into this chest. So here you can see what we've gotten just from building the farm and doing a little bit of testing. This is probably 10 Minecraft days worth. So that'll give you an idea of what you're going to get out of this farm. You're not going to get 9,000 carrots an hour out of this farm. Yeah, especially the way the farmers behave in 1.14. Their behavior is kind of random. They're just not that efficient. But you'll get a steady flow of carrots. If you want a whole bunch of carrots, then I suggest you make a simple flush farm and plant a whole bunch of carrots. And you can stock up on carrots that way. And then this will give you a steady flow of carrots coming into your farm. Over time, they'll pile up and you'll have a lot of carrots. So that's the basic farm design. You might wonder what this blinking is here. This is an observer clock with a piece of redstone on top of it. And the reason we need that there is so that we're giving this block here constant updates, constant block updates. So when they try to plant a carrot, it gets immediately a block update. That's what breaks the carrot off right away. Otherwise, it would sit there until something around it happened and the block got an update that way. We don't want to wait that long. We want it right away. So let me show you how to set that stuff up. So the observer is, well, first of all, let's take a look at how the hoppers are going to be set up. You're going to have your chest, and then you're going to have a hopper chain running out, and then we're going to put a hopper minecart right here. So first, let's do the observer. So I've got one observer pointing down, face down. Put another observer underneath it, pointing face up. And when you do that, you should see that the observer, this observer on the top here is flashing. So that's where you're going to get your update pulse from. Then you stick a piece of redstone on that. So now when we have dirt in here, farmland, this flashing here is going to be constantly updating this farmland block. That's what's going to break the carrot off for you. The next thing you're going to need is the minecart. So let's look at the minecart, and we'll talk about why it has to be a minecart in a second. But I'm going to need some hoppers here. So let's grab a hopper, and you're going to shove a hopper into that chest, and then a hopper into that hopper, and a hopper into that hopper. And then you're going to put in your minecart. So you're going to need a piece of rail. Put a piece of rail down. It doesn't have to be powered rail. It could be regular rail. Put the minecart on top of it. Now you need to jump in. I probably should have left myself a little room there, but I think I can dig into it without breaking anything. And actually I want to come up one here. Take this out and find the hitbox of this rail. I want to make sure I get the rail and not the minecart. Okay, break out the rail. So the minecart just settles down onto the hopper. You can put this dirt in now, right here. And now you want to shove some dirt into that minecart, that hopper minecart. So you come up 1, 2, 3, 4, jump back down, break out that block, grab your piston, shove a piston in so that it's pushing down into this dirt here. Put a piece of redstone on the side, or you could use a switch. Break everything out. Now you've got a piece of dirt stuffed down into that minecart. If I throw this redstone block onto there, you can see that it goes into the dirt and it gets sent through the hopper chain and into the chest. Now, as a real quick note, here's the reason that we're using a minecart. You can get a hopper to pull things through a piece of farmland. So let me just demonstrate that. So you can see that it pulled that dirt through. The thing with this is that it's not fast enough. So if I try to use a hopper underneath this farmland here, when the farmer plants a carrot and the carrot gets broken off, it's not going to get pulled in fast enough, and the farmer is going to pick it back up. So that's why you can't use a hopper there. The hopper minecart is going to pull the carrot in immediately, and the carrot's going to go into the chest and not back into the farmer's hands. So use the minecart. It's not really that much harder to set up, and it's if you don't do it that way, the farm is going to break. I think that is pretty much all. Did I show you how much I got? Okay. can't remember. I think I did earlier. So not too shabby. I think that's all that we need to talk about. I think I mentioned beds, no beds, because they'll breed if they have beds. No beds in or anywhere around the farm. I think you're good to go. So if you want to see a detailed step-by-step, there are 2 videos linked in the description to this one. They're both by Logical Geek Boy. The first one is the one he did for 112. That was the original version of this farm. And then he did another one to update this farm for 113. So what you're looking at right now is the 113 design with the addition of these composters so that we can get this working for 114. So that'll be it. Thanks for watching. If you liked the video, please click the like button. If you have any comments or questions, just leave them below. And if you want to be notified of future videos, go ahead and click that subscribe button. So thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye.